Otto Wallin will be competing against Anthony Joshua on December 23rd, and pros are putting their predictions in for the fight. Anthony Joshua has decided to switch up his training routine by switching trainers, but Otto doesn't think that this is a very smart decision. Otto stated, "I think it is for sure. He's not been the same lately. He's very unsure of himself. He doesn't know what his style is. Changing trainers again is not going to be a good move, especially going up against a southpaw. He only has 6 weeks. How much can you learn in 6 weeks? If he was confused before, he's going to be even more confused now. I don't think it's too late to add to his arsenal, but he's lost a lot of what he had. He was aggressive, knocking people out, but I don't want to give him any tips right now. I don't think it's a good time to be changing trainers. I'm going to be myself. I've been working for this my whole life. I'm so happy it's finally happening. I'm getting my shot to show who I am, one of the best heavyweights in the world, and I'm going to do whatever it takes." Tyson Fury thinks that this is a very smart decision though, since the trainer is his previous one, and Tyson stated, "That's a good matchup. It's a very good move. I think it's good for AJ because he's local. I think it's a good move." Dimitri Salita sees Otto being able to go the distance with Anthony, and he even sees him winning in the end. Salita stated, "Both Otto and Joshua want to fight Tyson Fury. Otto gave Tyson the hardest fight of his career, landing more punches against him than Klitschko and Wilder won put together. Joshua wants to warrant a fight with Tyson after losing to Usyk. I believe that Otto versus Joshua is the perfect fight for both. It's a very interesting fight. Joshua is obviously one of the elite guys in the division. Does he still have what is necessary to compete at an elite level? Otto wants to be heavyweight champ and showed he is world class in his fight versus Tyson and subsequent quality wins after that. I picked my guy Otto to win by unanimous decision. Otto is smart, focused, he has a good chin, and is still very fresh. He did not have too many fights where he took punishment. His only loss is a controversial one to one of the greatest heavyweights of our generation." Eddie Hearn definitely thinks that this could open up big opportunities for Anthony Joshua if he can manage to beat Otto. Eddie stated, "If the belts become available early next year, then it would be number 1 against number 2. If AJ beats Wallin, he puts himself in line to fight Hrgovic for the vacant title." Carl Frampton thinks that this is the best possible matchup for either fighter, and he also thinks that this fight could open up some big names for Anthony. Frampton stated, "This is massive. Wallin is a very good fighter. He gave Fury a bit of a scare, and one of the reasons why you know he's a tough fight is because none of the other heavyweights want to mention him. It's probably a fight that Joshua thinks he should be winning if he wants to be able to compete with people like Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, or Usyk again at some point. Although it's far from an easy fight, it's still a fight that AJ should win if he wants to be competing with the very, very top guys." Evander Holyfield thinks that Anthony has trouble with handling pressure, so he sees that as the key to Otto winning. Evander stated, "Well, Joshua got the range. It appears to me that when people don't pressure him, he gets his shots off when he wins. I don't think he stands pressure real well, but if it's a distance fight and they keep their measurements, he's going to outpoint him." Barry McGuigan definitely thinks that this fight will end in a knockout, and he stated, "I think the Otto Wallin fight is a waste of time. He'll knock him out in half a dozen rounds. The fight that we all want to see is the Wilder fight because there's jeopardy in that fight. Wilder can bang and he's dangerous from distance. Why are they going through this other fight before that? It just seems like a pointless waste of time. Nevertheless, they're teasing the fight and making it bigger." Otto Wallin definitely thinks that Anthony is scared of losing, but he still respects him as a fighter.
I think he's physically the same, but mentally I think he has too much pressure. It's got to be hard being him, to be honest. People like to criticize him, and he really seems to take that to heart, and he has a hard time with that. He's scared of losing, I think, and so now when you see him fight, it's more that he's fighting not to lose than to win.
Do you
and
think
when he was coming up, he was aggressive, was knocking people out, but he doesn't have the confidence to do that now.
Sure. I mean, do you think that's unfair criticism, considering the journey that he's been on?
I think so. I think so. I think he's done great for himself. He's been a unified heavyweight champion, a big star here in England and coming, you know, from humble beginnings, and you can really put him down. I think he's done really well, and he deserves everything that he's done, but his time is coming to an end, unfortunately, and this is a sport. Somebody has to win, somebody has to lose, and I'm gonna be the one to win this one.
Carl Froch thinks that there's a chance for Otto to get a step ahead in the fight, but he sees it going either way. Carl stated, "I do think Otto Wallin has got a chance against Joshua. AJ is quite negative and is a bit nervous. If Otto Wallin believes in himself and he sticks it on Anthony Joshua, it could be game over for AJ. If he doesn't rise to the occasion and meet Wallin with aggression, then this could go wrong. I think Wallin does have a chance. I make AJ a 65-35 favorite, but Wallin has definitely got a chance, so don't rule anything out. This could be a massive upset." Deontay Wilder definitely sees this fight ending in a knockout.
Joshua. I think Joshua knocks him out.
How many rounds do you think?
6 to 8.
Anthony Joshua is tired of all the talking that Otto has been doing, and he hopes to put an end to it.
You don't control your business. You don't control your business. You don't control your business. He's here representing you. But you don't know what he's doing here. Control your business. Good luck anyway, yeah? You up 721st. Don't shake my hand after as well. We don't talk this shit. Don't shake my hand after. Don't worry. I'm not here to make good luck.
Anthony pointed out that Otto needs to focus on the task at hand, and Joshua stated he was just talking a lot. He was saying he's gonna beat me and all this stuff. Talk is cheap. All he's doing is digging a bigger grave. It's good though. It's what we need, a little trash talk. This is prize fighting. This isn't a one-stop shop. There's a roadmap with checkpoints. This isn't my final destination. This is my first stop. December 23rd, I'll deliver that message. I'll be on my way to bigger and better in 2024. I'm fully focused on this fight. I'm determined to win and determined to get back to my peak, if that's what they want to call it. Better yet, Anthony is promising to put on a show and end things swiftly in the ring. Anthony stated, "People talking about how I've peaked have never even seen a peak in their whole career. I'm looking forward to delivering my message to Otto Wallin on December 23rd. I can't predict the future, but I know where I want to go. I know what I want to do. I'm sticking to that plan. I set out a plan at the start of this year, and I'm sticking to that. I'm a man of my word. I stand firm with what I believe, and I believe I'm going to be a 3-time heavyweight champion of the world. My first step to that is putting on a demolition job against Otto Wallin. I'm determined to win, and I'm determined to get back to my peak, if that's what they want to call it." If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe and check out some of our other videos on the screen right now.